Yeah, we're going live, ladies and gents. We'll be playing a bit of Ark today. I've got to accept some cookies. Get a wet start for the race. Just need to be able to see the chat. A bit of Ark this afternoon. Just recorded a little bit of Calmston in Farm Sim that I've got to obviously edit and render obviously later. I'm going to play on the Helgi server. And do some more stuff and things. It's Formula 1 day today as well, ladies and gents. We've got the Imola Grand Prix. Starts in about 5 minutes. I think. There I am. I'm alive. Yellow supply drops. Who's that Dodic? Go get me some stone, Mr. Dodic. I've got two of them, haven't I? Yeah, I've got two Dodics. This thing's a rock gathering machine. Wow, I must have really mashed up his movement speed. Because that thing's quick. I should just set him to wander in this area, but I would hate for him to wander off and get lost. Right, I think we should go and get that yellow supply drop. As you can see, me wall building is going very well. Keeping out the Mexicans, as Trump would say. Not seeing anything terribly dangerous. No. Gonna see what's in here. We have got some fur boots and we've got a pteranodon saddle. Ascendant. Why is there piranhas? Thought I'd sable piranhas. Dino over there. So I have got a boat. I have got a boat. And it's docked currently. Just leveling up our little Dodic. Getting some stone. Can be very useful for crafting like that. Seeing anything terribly scary. There's a Ferrazino over there. But I reckon this Dodic can probably tank that. I might be a little bit vulnerable sat on top of it, hearing my oh, the Dilo got a little bit brave. Let's see, we've got 9 levels. Right, we're going to crank his melee damage. Crank his stamina a bit. He's leveled up again. The Dilo. Get slapped. Fortunately, the Dodic doesn't collect flint, which is also a vital ingredient that I could do with a lot of right now. I might have to switch to my Anki. Tech Parasol. Right, I probably... Wow, I just murdered a level 200 raptor. Level 200 raptor sneak up from. So yeah, I could do with perhaps a behemoth gate actually down here to indicate where the I missed the start of the race there, something happened. It's a Ferrari in the gravel. Carlos Sainz. That's the end of his weekend. Thank you for coming, Carlos. You were pretty useless all weekend for Ferrari. Safety car is out. So yeah, I'll probably end up stripping out a couple of these gates actually, because I want to get a behemoth gate in down here. I'm going to have to go and craft one. Back door. I also like the fact I can do my rolling. Rolling, rolling, rolling. So yeah, he's got a little bit of wood. He's got some fat. He's got 4 more levels. Health. What we got going on in the mortar and pestles currently? Are we crafting anything? Doesn't look like it, so let's bang them up. Get a bit of 3 XPs. We've got no flint, so we can't make any more. How are we doing over here? Okay, gonna need more oil though soon. Let's put the raw meat fish in there and the raw meat that I've picked up. A couple of water skins. I've got 3 water jars, which I don't really need much of. They can go in there. 40 narcotics, that's quite useful. Chuck a bit of stuff. Eat 1. I've got no cooked meat, so I've got no food on me at the minute. Alright, structures, stone. Right, yeah, I said I wanted a behemoth gate, didn't I? Take that. Take some wood. I'll take some thatch. Right, I'm going to be able to move a couple of these gateways. Yeah, we want to take our couple from down here. So we want that one. Take that one. And we'll pick up that one. Just shut that door there. Do I need to remove a third one? Or is that going to be enough? That will snap into there, so I actually need to remove that one and also that one. And we can put these back in a minute. We can put these down somewhere else. Right, let's just have a look then. That should, like I say, that'll snap in there. Unfortunately, there's a bit of a gap. Let's see if we can't do that better. Right, we'll put the S plus. See, I can move all these. I can pick all these ones up again. That's not a problem. We'll pick all these ones up. There we go. Right. Watch out for that dillo. Right then, let's go for 14 of those. They are the normal gates. That's an S plus gate, and those are normal gates. So that's what I want. Normal. Gonna make this. Oh, pick that up, please. We might end up removing some rocks in a minute. I'm going to remove this dillo from existence. Sorry, dillo, but you're sneaking around my base like some kind of sneak. And I'm not having sneaks. You could be spying for the dodos. Right. So now we want to go probably this way. Might need to make a few more, move a few more gates in a minute. Let's just hack that out one. A bit more thatch. Do a few of these out too. And we're going to start to turn this a little bit this time. I'll bring it back. We're going to be making the base nice and secure. We are. We want an S plus gate up here. Because I've got one. Some flint and stuff. Here's one of them Easter event dodos. Right. Not playing flint. Some wood. Can I make any gates myself? Have a look. Crafting. Gate. I want normal gates. Craft 3. And I can craft one door. Not ideal. Picking up lots of straw. Some fibre. Gonna need to make a few more doors. Right, let's get some more gates. I want more doors first of all. We'll craft all three actually. I don't need three, but useful to have. Let's get some more. I mean, the Ferrazino will give us plenty of wood, won't it? I've got plenty of stone. Yeah, plenty of stone. Right, let me grab Barrow. Unless he's already got. Oh, he's already got a load of wood on him. Very useful. Crafting. Let's go stone. No. Just stone. Let's go back up to the main menu. Let's do gate. Heck. 4 more of those. Craft one of those. Doing some delicate harvesting in plenty of fibres. And we'll just start smashing all these trees down using our claw attack. Berries. Dodo is making a mess, putting eggs everywhere. A bit more stone. Ah, crap! He's poisoning me! Uh-oh, what's my torpidity? 14.7 and rising. And it's falling. Again, I've got pretty decent fortitude, but yeah. You don't want to take too many bites from a Trudon, because they will put you unconscious. There you go, there's a couple of gates for you. Alright, let's get some more stuff and things. Oh, I'll have a bit more wood, please. I'll have some more thatch. Like a bunch of fibres. Should be able to get more gates. I'm so poor. We're so poor on stone, that's the problem. Just use a S plus one here. But yeah, we're gonna need some more stones. He's gathering lots of fibres. Not put any points into power harvesting, I haven't. But we'll get some trees. That'll get us some more wood. Right, we're going to want the Dodicarus, I think, next. He's got a level up. We'll put it, health. So I've got plenty of wood on me, so wood's not really an issue at the minute. I want an Anki, don't I? Spanky, Hanky, Anki. I'm going to use Spanky, I think. Got a bit of flint on him. The reason I'm using the Anki to gather some stone is because he will also gather metal and he'll also get me flint, which is obviously incredibly useful. So like I say, do need to make a load of spark powder at some point. So if I just go around this area in here. There's a rock spawned right in my behemoth gate. Power level this guy a bit. Let's go for some metal. Bump him up a bit there. We'll take that thatch. We'll take that little bit of wood. Probably going to need that. Crafting gates. We want probably 9 of those. Can't make as many as I would like to. Put the doors down there. We'll block these 2 little holes. So what was preventing me from crafting more gates? Is it lack of stone? Yeah. Yeah, it's a massive lack of stone at the minute. That's throwing me for a bit of a loop. Right then, Mr. Anki, you need to gather up a heck of a lot more stone, pal. Because we need gates galore. I'm not going to put any more, I might put another behemoth gate in down here. Because there's a definite clear route. Smashing lots of rocks. Some wood and some thatch. Unsafe release. Did Ocon release it? Did Alpine release Ocon into the path of the Mercedes? We're getting lots of stuff and things. Unsafe release for Esteban Ocon. That's what you get jumping out pit lane in front of Lewis. Dangerous that was. I'm going to get to craft some more gates in a second, ladies and gents. Because we've got quite a bit of stone now. Let's craft 9. We can craft 2 doors. Not a lot. Pump some points into his health. Just putting in the doors. Run out of stuff. Yeah, I'm not seeing any more rocks over here, so we're going to have to go back into the middle. Might have to go back to the house, drop the flint off, get the some spark powder crafting, and then we'll worry about collecting more stone in the daylight. I'll break that rock. Level up for the Anki. I'm going to take the berries from you, because that's going to go into making some more narcotics. I would have thought we'd got enough berries to make all the narcotics in the world. Right. This one, we need to pull flint. We've got it on Spanky the Yankee. So we're going to pull it from him. And then we can start crafting up a whole bunch of spark powder. I need to get some... I've got metal on me as well. So that's got to go in here. We'll also pull metal. Start making some gasoline as well. That will be useful for when we start getting into electrics. I've got more flint. I've got a load of flint. Oh, I need more thatch. I've put all my thatch away. So we need to get that back. I don't think I have a... Oh, there is some stone. Crafting 12 doors. Right, what we need now then, we need a stone behemoth gate to go there. We do. So we're at the halfway point of the race, and the race director in Formula 1 still hasn't enabled DRS for people. So no one's overtaking anybody. Way to make the race boring, dude. Let's pull some stone, is it? And then we want gate. We want an S plus behemoth gate. And we want an F plus gate. I want those. Right, let's have a look then. What do I need to make gates myself? I've got enough stuff. I can craft 3 more, apparently. Excellent. Probably want 1 more. And then we're going to have the behemoth gate probably across there. Yeah, put that gate in that way. That's going to be perfect. So now if we get the behemoth gate in, behemoth gate door. That can go in there. Perfect. Big door. Then let's put our gates back on our hotbar and our other doors. just going to play the... He's coming along. Again, that wall. Making our base safer. One step at a time, ladies and gents. Thing is, I'm gonna have to take an Anki soon to go and get metal and crystal and stuff by the absolute ton load. You've got a level, pal. Yeah, we'll put some points into you then. You're level 190. We should probably be using him. There's a bit of a rock and metal gathering tool. Problem is, for where we are on the map, we are a long way from anywhere where we can get metal and crystals and stuff. Because if we look at the map, yeah, we're down here on the South Island. There's not really, unless I head northeast, there ain't a lot of stone and crystal and stuff around here, really popular metal nodes. Maybe I'll just take this guy out, do some killing, level him, power level him as fast as I can, so we can get a load of carry weight on him. And then Speedbird can take him up to the north mountain, where I definitely know there's crystal and metal galore up there. And he can harvest it way better than me. You can see we're up on the cliff here, so we're not going down there at all, are we? I think we take this guy out and we go do some leveling. Hello, Mr. Helgi. Good afternoon to you, sir. Yes, an Anki is a very efficient little machine. I mean, if I was just purely looking to pick up stone, I would be using the Dodicarus. But the Anki grabs flint and metal and other things as well, so he's being quite good. But I need to pump some levels into him, because to really make the most use out of him, I need to take him up to the North Mountain, and I need to start getting tons of metal and tons of crystal. So he's going to need some carry weight, and then hopefully I can fly him up there with Speedbird, use him to harvest everything on the mountain, and then I can get him to then Speedbird can hopefully fly him back to base then, fully loaded up. Might be a bit of a tall ask for Speedbird, but we'll see. We will see. There's a Trudon over here. Get slapped. Get slapped, Trudon. You're not poisoning me today. I mean, I guess I could try and have a look. I could have a look down on Dead Island, see if there's any metal and stuff down there for me. Oh, there's a Ferrozenosaurus coming up. Might want to just pump a few points into melee damage in anticipation of getting into a fight with a Ferra. Maybe we can avoid him. Of course, at the moment, now I've left base camp. He's not mate boosted anymore as well, which is obviously going to hurt him a little bit in terms of his statistics. He doesn't get that mate boost. Get slapped, Dilo. I'll get some berries. Ran over a Lystrosaurus. Oh, I killed a bunny Oviraptor. Let's have a look. Where am I? Oh, green supply drop down there. Get wrecked. Oh, it's not landed yet. Pick up some stuff. Run away! It's on its way down. Let's pray to the golden gods. We'll get that. We'll get that supply drop, we will. We'll wait for that. We'll just slap a few trees. Just take that. I do like an Anki. Ankies are very good. I went over to Herbivore. I went all the way over to Herbivore Island to get this fella. And I got 3. I picked up 3 at the same time because there was this guy and then there was his 2 girlfriends. And I figured it would be a shame not to tame them as well. So I brought all 3 back from Herbie Island. Carried them one at a time on Speedbird. You know, these Dodos laying eggs everywhere, look. Right, what have you got for me? What have we got? We've got... multicoloured. Oh, we got a blueprint for a saddle. Not really terribly useful. Let's put a couple of points into health. 2 more points into his melee damage. Let's take him for a swim. Uh-oh, Megalodon. Slap! 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 Get slapped! Get slapped! Get slapped! Get slapped! I was looking to see if there was maybe any oil. Looked to be. Ankies are surprisingly good swimmers. I don't know if you knew that or not, but Ankies do make good swimmers. Thank you. I will have your oil, your silica pearls, and your chitin. Dude's looking a bit beat up. Let's give him some stamina. We're going swimming with him. I need to pump a few points into his oxygen, of course. He's got lots of shark teeth. And where am I on the map currently? Right, I'm down here on the southwest island then. I don't know if this has any metal or what. I don't know. Slap Dillo. Slap Dillo. Right, there's a ferro up here, causing some trouble. Some note. What we got up here? What? Get slapped! Get slapped! There should be an explorer note. If I get that, dumb parasaur, get out of the way! Give me the explorer note, please, if you would be so kind. Because then we get more XPzels. Yes, we get double XPzels now. Now, whilst I'm harvesting, I'm going to gain XP at twice the rate. And for every person we kill now, we're going to get double the experience. So this dinosaur should gain levels really fast. So always grab one of those explorer note boxes if you can when you want to power level a dino. Because that will help you. Ideally, you want to grab the note and then go straight up to Carnivore Island and just wreck everybody on there. And that is... Get wrecked. That fella was trying to sneak up on me. Yeah, there doesn't appear to be any metal or crystal on this island, unfortunately. Feel like I'm on the highest point. You may have to go and explore somewhere else. I mean, we're getting lots of stone, which is good for building more gates. When we get... Someone's attacking me. Yeah, got him. Get slapped, Dillo! Get slapped, Triceratops! Where will I find... I'm going to have to put some weight on him in a minute when I level him up, because we're going to get a little bit over encumbered. He's doing a great job of harvesting all the stones and things. There's a titanosaur. We will avoid that. Oh, there's a raptor. What level are you? Level 200 raptor. This could be very stupid. Oh, you stupid. Forgot to set the Anki on passive. Didn't I? There's two of them. There's two of them big dinos. See, a raptor would be a useful tame. If I could get a level 200 raptor would have been perfect. To get one of those tamed, fitted with a saddle, we could then go and raid the kiting the cave on the cave on Herbie Island. Hello, you want some? Get slapped, Sarko. Get slapped. I only want that from you. Everything else you've got is garbo, so I'm not taking any of that. Hello, Dino. Get slapped. Wondering what is up on top of that hill. Get slapped. Let's go and have a look on top of the mountain quick. Let's go back in here. And let's have a swing. Get wrecked, Fiomia. Just a poop machine. Keep killing compies. That will level me up nicely. We're about to run out of our lovely double XP period. So we just want to grab as much stuff as we can. In that last 20 seconds. I'm guessing though there's not a lot up here. Six seconds, 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. It's the end of double XP. Yeah, there's no metal or crystal on this island, so that's been a bit of a waster. So we're going to need to go and find somewhere. Got 18 points now. So double XP worked very well there. I'm going to give him 1,000 oxygen. Boost his stamina a little bit more. Another 2 points into melee damage. Don't drive him off the cliff though, because he's at half health, you idiot. That's not a rock I can break. That's not a breakable rock. Right, we need to get back to our island, get back to base. Which is for us. It's actually over there-ish. But I'm just going to have a quick trip. Oh, crap! Alpha Megalodon! Run away! Run away from the Alpha Megalodon! Right, there's another raptor over there now. Don't think they're very high levels though. I think we just go and wreck them. Come on then, raptors. Whoop-ha! Get slapped. I'm going to whistle neutral. Just because there's another bunch of raptors over there. Level 73. Level 20. Level 33. You following? You're not following me, are you? I feel a little bit concerned about running away from that, getting that far away from the Anki. Let's see. You're the highest level. I was a level 33. Are you going to kill that one? Well, yeah. Okay. That was nice of you. You should have asked my permission first before you killed all the raptors. Because if one of them had been a high level, I would have been really annoyed. Right, you're level 73. You're not brilliant. Bit of prime meat there. Oh no, more raptors. Okay. What level are they? Level 73. And a 126. Tell you what, guys. Come over here. Can we whistle passive? Please. Whistle one follow. So the raptor should follow the Anki. But what he shouldn't do now is get in a fight with any of these guys. Get knocked out, stupid! Yes! We might be taming up a bunch of raptors here. We'll take the meat. I'm going to need split stacks, unfortunately. So, yeah, quickly, let's split that stack in half. Then I'm going to keep my eye on that Pharaoh, because if that Ferrozenosaurus comes over here, which he looks like he's going to do, he might hit our tames. So I'm just going to move. I don't want to aggro the Pharaoh. Or if I do, right, set you back to neutral now. Come on then. Level 98 raptor. That is a female. What are you? You're a male. Not giving them any names at the minute. Whistle all follow. You're all going to follow the Ankylosaurus then. Tell you what, Ferry, get wrecked. Right, we need to go make some, they can produce baby raptors, indeed. I'll tell you what, we would like to get, we need to go back to base now then and, make some, there's another one of those explorer notes over there, but I don't want it at the minute, because, we're not going to be able to level these guys up much more. I'd love to know what the keybind is to get them to follow me at high distance. So they're not keep walking into me and crashing into me. Because they're obviously fairly speedy. Right, we need to go for a swim now, boys. We got a level 179 there, look. Raptor. Hopefully no megalodons. Ooh! There's oil! There is an oil node down here. Let me get that. Let me get that. Come on. Come on. Yes! Got some oil. Woo, 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 woo. Ooh, what was that? I saw a big fin then. Did we get a did I attract the attention of a megalodon then? Possibly. Doo-doo-doo. Bit of thatch. Watch the diplo. Move that tree out my way. Oh, the stegos. Now all of a sudden in this area. And some Trudons. Ooh. Trudon's bad. Trudon's bad. That went quite well. Apart from the fact you didn't harvest this dude. Get back on the thing before those Trudons come. Right, let's go this way. Let's go back to base, dudes. Come on, dudes. Oh, Trudon! Get slapped! Get slapped, Trudon! I've got some raptors for the tribe. We've got some raptors for the tribe. I think I've already crafted a raptor saddle, haven't I? At some point. I think I made one by mistake when I was meant to craft one for a different dino. So we've probably got a raptor saddle. Smash these rocks out of the way. Right, what have we got? Anything useful? I want the megalodon teeth. I want the berries. Obviously. I want the Ferrozino claws. He's got a level. Melee damage, obviously. Keep pumping that. I want the oil for the preserving bin. The rest of the stuff we can pull off in when we get to the bench. What about you guys then? Currently, hide, chitin. You've got some prime meat. We'll take that. A bit of weight boostage. You've got some prime. You've only got 1 level, so we just give you some weight boostage. What about you? You've got some hide. You've got 3 levels, so you can have 2 points into weight boostage and a little bit of melee damage. And then we'll... Hey look, Mr. Helgi's here. He's on the server. He's awake. He's alive. You didn't tell me you was on the server, Mr. Helgi. I'd have joined the Discord.
Of course I am.
Right, so blackberries into there. So
I found some stuff that... And these green nodes, can you also access them? Or is it then charging a boss?
The green ones can. No, the green ones can. Yeah, any of those beacons give you stuff.
Yeah, I got some stuff here. I don't know what to do with it. One is called Angler Gel. Angler Gel?
Angler gel?
Angler Gel. Then I have blood packs.
Blood packs, they're very useful for healing.
And I have oil.
Oil is good for the preserving bin over here, because that that combined with the spark powder makes our jerky. I need some jerky because I haven't got any food on me at the minute.
Like this, yeah. And this, I put the angler gel as well in here, so maybe you need it. I don't know what this is. Electronics. Do you need that?
Yeah, that's for making stuff down the road. We're going to need electronics to get into some of the other crafting stuff. What is that? Is that my raptor saddle? Raptor saddle, yes. I want one of those. Megalodon teeth. Therizinosaur stuff. What have we got in here? We got silica. That's all Garbo crafting gear. Silica pearls. I need that for cement and paste.
You're hot. I'm hot again.
Yeah, we need to get some better armour crafted up. Point. Stone. I need the fire pit, which has burnt all that stuff. Take that out. Raw meat. Fish. Prime. I need some wood. Let's pull 1,000 wood from there. Oh no, that's pulled all the wood. Didn't want to do that. Let me put that wood back in the smithy bench. So much cooked meat now. So again, preserving bin that. Make a lot of the wood. Can I move? I can't move. Oh, happy days. Now I can move again. Right. Still got all that Sarco crap. Sarco skin. That needs to go in there. Food on my hot bar. My lovely little drinks that I crafted on my hot bar. Garbo armor. Put that in there. Got blueprints. Pteranodon blueprint, I think that is. Armor. Armor. Spoiled meat. In there. Some stimberries in there. Some chicken. A bunch of that. A load of spark powder queued up. I take 1 stack of spark powder and then put that into the preserving bin. Refresh everything. Electronics, I think I'll take all that out of there because that doesn't want to be in the preserving bin. That wants to be in the smithy because that's crafting material. Boop. Boop. Poop. I need to throw that on the floor.
So the green lights don't get. I don't have access to them.
You're not high enough level yet. Go. Who's the highest level raptor again? Level 181. You, sir, can have the saddle.
Is the base marked somewhere? Can I access it?
Fly away.
Wait, how do I find the base?
The base?
Yeah.
It's coordinates.
When I'm flying, how can I access the map?
First person, go into first person and then press the back button on your controller. That's a seriously high level turtle.
Yeah, but on the map, there is nothing indicated where our base is.
No, you have to remember the coordinates of our base, which are at longitude 35, latitude 75. So basically right in the middle of that islandy lake thing, where my little arrow thing is currently. If you're watching the stream. The thing that if my character was to move, it looks a bit like a face because there's like a little bit of a mouth, and then it's like an eye. our little island. Oh, you are so weak. You're letting a parasaur get away from you, dude.
Thanks.
weak. For a level 182 raptor, you are weak as anything. You should destroy these parasaurs.
I don't know. There's a yellow marker, but I can't access it. Or white.
Is the spinny thing? Is the spinny round thing on the ground?
It's coming down. It's coming down.
Yeah, you have to wait for it to be on the ground.
I see. So in 10 hours it's coming down.
Neomia? Yeah, I'm a bit disappointed in these raptors. This raptor's not that.
Beacon enhancer supply crate. What is that?
That is it. That's what you access. That's the supply drop. You really are making me work for this, aren't you, Neomia? Melee damage is really, really bad. Right, you're going to go back. Right, they're going to go... They want to go and muck about on that Ankley, don't they? I need to get the raptors to follow something else. Ideally.
We have a zoo.
Let's take a doe.
Zoo.
Let's take the Dodic. See if we can't get you guys to follow. You'll follow this one. Why won't you listen to what you're being told? I'm stuck now. On follow. Are you following Dodicarus? Yes, you are now. You're now following Dodicarus. That's good. Are you following Dodicarus? No, but you will be. Good. Let's move these guys. Right, I'll hop off him. Right, because it's Mr. Anki that I want next, because I want to take him up to... He's got a bunch of garbage on him, so we just need to drop some of this. I'll just take all the berries and things. Drop that. And chuck all that garbage on the floor. Bank arrows, I probably have. Drop that. Thatch. I can go grab that. I can move that off him from the smithy bench in a minute.
Here we have a garbage chest.
Garbage chest? Yeah, the two chests near the door, that's what I'm chucking all my garbage into. Yes. I'm picking up. All the garbage I'm picking up is going in those two chests near the door. for the time being. Let's pull wood. Pull stone. Hanky's got stone. Right. That's moved a bunch of stuff. Right, now then, Mr. Anki. You follow me, Mr. Anki. We're going to pick you up and we're going to take you for a flight. Hope you don't get airsick, Mr. Anki. First of all, let me just kill you. You're walking around like you own the place, and you don't. There we go, Mr. Anki. Pick him up.
Where are you going?
Going to go get some metal and some crystals. Oh, green drop coming down. Don't bother with that. Won't collect that green drop that's just coming down. I'll go over here quick, see if there's any reason for me. What have we got over here? Have we got any crystals? Right, Mr. Anki. Can you tell Speedbird to follow you, please? That would be very useful. Oh, fucking titans! Stupid things.
Spiders?
Yeah, them things that bugs. Don't like bugs. Now there should be some crystal on this mountain somewhere. Usually is. Slide up a bit higher.
What are all these symbols and figures that you pick up in these nodes?
Symbols and figures?
Like colored gorilla and stuff.
Oh, you're not picking those up. Those are things that you can, no, those are items you can craft later on when you make the required donations. And once you've crafted those tokens, you can spawn in those creatures and fight them. Those are the bosses of the island. So we need to get all the artifacts yet. We haven't picked up any artifacts yet because we've not done any caves. We haven't been through any of the caves yet because we don't have the. I mean, I need to get some more gear. Definitely want better gear than hide armor for going in the caves.
The wooden chairs I found. Great.
A lot of that garbage will be very useful later on when we have the grinder, because we'll be able to put all that garbage that we're picking up into the grinder and get all the raw materials back, turn it back into raw materials. Loads of stone, loads of metal. Uh oh, here goes a raptor. And it's dead. Banana. Dead raptor. Get wrecked, banana. Right, pop off. Bird. Dude, bird, you're too high, bird. Can you land for me, please, bird? Thank you. Let's pick him up. And we'll take him back to base. Look at me, I've been building lots of walls. Slowly starting to wall our base in. Where did I drop the other Anki? Is he going to be far enough in range? Should be that one. Let's get some metal. 13,000 now.
Where do you craft these walls? On the smithy or
Craft what?
the walls?
The bolts.
The walls.
Walls. Stone gateway. The small gateways you craft on yourself.
Okay.
If you've learnt the engrams. I got enough crystal. Yes. There's a load of crystal. I'll pick up any wooden stuff. Yes. Batch. Flint. Anki the Anki has got flat. 2 stone. Didn't. Oh. Pulling a lot of resources. Right, metal ingots probably could do with pulling into the bench. Right, what can we craft? Mr. Helgi, let's throw him a few little presents. I need to pick up.
Oh, is it Christmas?
Every day's like Christmas.
Oh. Oh shit. Here comes the warrior.
Put some metal armor on myself.
It's even made for ladies, huh?
What else do I want at the moment? I'm trying to think. Weapons? I think I'm okay for weapons. Nothing. Oh, my crossbow might need repairing. Let me repair that quickly. Miscellaneous scissors for cutting hair. Don't need that. I can make a sword. If you want a sword.
Why not?
Mr. Helgi a sword for killing stuff and things. Be a little bit more reliable than your pike. Oh, I can make guns and bullets. Ooh, I can make a rifle. I bet you've not got a rifle yet, have you? I met Mr. Helgi a rifle. I'll make him.
Crossbow.
Oh, there's a rifle in the smithy if you need a rifle. Let's give him a sword. So let me throw a sword at him. Ooh. Oh, look at that. I'm now wearing proper armour.
That offhand or is it in the quick menu?
What's that?
What is offhand, by the way?
Offhand is for things like shields. So you can craft shields. Oh yes, he's got a sword. He can now kill dinosaurs far more effectively.
Let's kill some of our dinosaurs now. Let's see if it works on Speedbird. Yes.
I might take one of them. Unless I've got anything better. Doesn't look like it. Speedbird's got a ton of garbage on him. Jeez Louise.
I'm going to get out of the door when there's a rock in front.
Some classes. I think I'll just get rid of all that. Empty his inventory a little bit. Get rid of all that cloth armour, because we're never going to wear cloth again. I might save a few of those hatchets and picks and stuff on him, just in case we break any. Right. There's Rudy. Over there. So, next thing I want to do... let's kill that stego. Die! Everything annihilated him. I don't know who got all the stuff and things then. Was it one of my raptors that picked up the goodies? Yes, you got the electronics, the stuff, the oil, and the metal. Just need to be pumping melee damage on these fellas, I think. Just hiding some keratin. Dude in the middle. Your melee damage is so weak sauce, Mr. Level 109 Raptor. That is unbelievably weak. Little Dodic, friend.
He was a pacifist.
Yeah, he's a bit disappointed with them raptors, I'll be honest. They've not lived up to their, what I was hoping from them.
Look at him, Crocodile Dundee.
I know what to get you. Have I got it? Is it in... which box is it in?
Umbrella. I need an umbrella.
No, you need this item here. You need that. Not looking. Finish crafting all the drugs. Incrementing paste. Take the charcoal. And take that out of it. Spark powder in there. You pick up your present? And if you click on that in your inventory and drag it onto your helmet, it changes your helmet. Oh, yes. Look at that. What an improvement.
Triceratops. Lady.
Right, engrams. Let me have a look at my engrams quick. What can I learn? What do I want to craft? What direction do we want to go? We want to be setting up our farm soon, so we're going to need all the greenhouse stuff, crop plots, and all that stuff. Yeah, I haven't crafted any scissors. Didn't learn the engram for scissors. Should learn the engram for scissors. Like I've learnt the crop plot. Gilly stuff. For the gilly stuff, I'm going to need to get organic polymer, aren't I? Yeah, I'm going to need organic polymer. Metal stuff. What do I need for the wind turbines again? Cementing paste, electronics and metal ingots. So we should have some of that. So that'll get us into electric to start with. I guess I can't make GPS until we've got the fabricator. So yeah, we need to get into the electrics.
What is this stuff that I have in my inventory? That is glasses.
That's costumes again. That's stuff you can use to change the appearance of your dinosaurs or yourself. Refrigerator. Right on. Crank darts. 198 points to spend. Let's go tame a Spino. Let's go tame a Rex. I've got the blueprint for Rex. I could make Rex saddles. Scuba stuff and things. Giga saddle. Don't think we're quite ready to go and tame a Giga yet, are we? Right. Can I make any electric stuff? Any electrical items on it? What is it? I want here? Oh. What? I'm clearly missing something. I need something to make something. What is it in? Is it the S Plus crafting station? Do I need that? Metal, stone and wood. Let me see. Let me get a bit of that. Metal. Metal. A little bit of stone. Wood. Let's make.
Be right back.
Okie dokie. And things. We'll go in the main bonfire. Oh no. Let's find the S Plus crafting bench. And have a quick one of my fancy drinks. Oh, I drank 2 fizzy sprizzes. Didn't mean to drink 2 fizzy sprizzes, but I have done. Electrical. Can we do wind turbines in here? turbine. S plus. Can I have the crafting materials for 2 of those? Yes. That works well. Get some cables and things then. Arming. Structures. Greenhouse. Yeah, you're going to need a lot of cementing paste and a lot of crystals. Okay. Maybe we'll take Mr. Helgi flying in a minute. See if he gets airsick. Won't we? Oh, I've consumed all my fizzy freaking sprizz stuff again. Some more gates soon. Yay!
Mittlerweile Zeit damit dann gewusst? Niemand? Nein.
Delgy, 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 delgy. Just take that out of there. Put that in bonfire.
I have to do something
You have to do
that
something.
is not affecting my sickness.
I was about
That's
to,
called simulator.
I was about to take you flying. See,
No.
see if that was going to make you sick. I was going to get
I
sick.
was okay. I did fly the Rudy.
I was going to get you to climb on top of. You're sleeping on the floor, look.
Yeah. I just fell asleep.
Loads of stuff on him.
You can use my inventory when I'm sleeping.
Yep. Right. Crystals. More crystals for the greenhouses. Hey, we've got electricity now, Mr. Helgi. Look, I've got a couple of turbines. Now, next step will be to make cables.
This is an odd game.
You have to make some cables. Through the mountains we will go. At some point we'll have to tame ourselves a Quetzal. And that is a two-man job. What's in this blue thing? Is this blue thing any good? Ooh. Watch out for saber-toothed kitties. What have we got? Garbo. Don't need that, just drop it on the floor. Don't need any more stone foundations and stuff.
They didn't improve the loading times for maps. Farm sim.
Farm sim?
Well,
Playing farm sim? What map you playing?
multiplayer.
Oh, you're on the multiplayer.
Not yet. He's farming crystals.
Farming crystals. And some metals. Metals from the shiny goldy coloured rocks. Again, doing this with a Dodicarus.
You're doing that with third person view, first person view. And even watching that on video makes me sick.
I can go third person.
The view is too narrow, that's the problem. In first person, third is better. Third person.
Put the field of view up. Turn the camera shake off. Save that. Oh, there's another little Dodicarus, look. I think if you go into K mode, you can zoom out a bit further, but you can't then move properly. So normal third person is the widest field of view you can get. And still have control of your player properly. Can I put some stuff on you? Can you take the crystal? The metal? The stone? No. There. Metal on there, bit of that on there. Oh, raptors. Hello, raptors. Is there a digger anywhere? The volcano? Some obsidian. Don't fall into the volcano. I never did like it when they changed it. I much preferred the original Ark map where this was just a mountain. And the area in down there wasn't lava and stuff. It was just all normal rock. And it actually made a good place to build a base. You know, they're a good place to actually build in. I've already got that. Now, shiny black rocks equal obsidian. Shiny gold rocks equal metal. And obviously...
Oh, there are player maps as well. Modded.
There are modded maps, yeah. There's more crystal in there. Ooh. Chuck stuff on the bird because the bird makes it way less than keeping it on myself. That's why I like it. That's why I like a taming an Argentavis. Ooh, the bird gets warm in here. Mushrooms. Useful. Obsidian. I think obsidian combined with cementing paste enables us to make polymer, which obviously we can then use in the fabricator to craft very advanced things. Ooh, there's the new tech cave. That wasn't in the game when I was last playing it. That's new. Never done that. Yeah, and I think you need all the you need to have defeated all the bosses on all the different levels before you can access that. And then there's a overseer boss that you can summon in there and do battle with, and if you beat him, you win the game!
Then you can drop on another planet.
Yeah, and then you can transfer to another planet using one of the obelisks. You can upload your character, then you can start on one of the other maps and then download yourself again. So you've got all your levels and stuff. You can even upload some of your dinosaurs and transfer them. Squirt that on there, stick that in him. Do, 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 do.
Yeah, I saw the trailer with Vin Diesel.
Vin Diesel.
It's a little stiff, yeah, but okay. Computer.
Look at the snow.
He doesn't say much, except for crunching.
That's pretty much his acting anyway, isn't it?
Yeah.
He doesn't say a lot in any of his films, he just grunts. Tell you what, I feel a little bit braver now. Now I'm wearing metal armour, feeling a lot happier about exploring and adventuring. Oh! Except for them. That's not in the best spot, is it? Ah! You've jumped off in the wrong place there, dude. Uh-oh. Not seeing that one. Got some... ascendant level kiting boots, and I've got a blueprint for a fishing rod. Oh, I've always wanted a blueprint for a fishing rod. I mean, I don't know how I've lived my life all these years without knowing how to make a fishing rod.
You need the angler trail as well. The angler trail.
Let's get into the icy world now.
Guy who catches fish is called an angler in England as well.
Yeah. Oh, there's a Quetzal. That's one of the dinosaurs we need to tame. The only problem is these things never land, so you have to knock them out of the air. So it's definitely a two-man job, because one person has to be dangling from below the bird, shooting it to get it to go down with the trank arrows. And the great thing about one of those birds is if you tame that, you can put a platform on the back, and then you can build a base on the back of the bird. And then you can take the bird everywhere. That looks like a Uteranus down there. Might have a little bit too much movement speed on this thing. It's a little bit quick. Makes it a bit hard to target things to kill it. But why did I come over here to this snowy area? Because there's usually silica pearls in the water down here. There's also a crocodile, so I kind of want to avoid him. Unless I can get him out of the water and kill him. There's silica pearls are used in the making of electronics. I think it's silica pearls and metal ingots. Now, obviously, the best place to find silica pearls is down at the bottom of the ocean. But until I've got scuba gear, I'm not going down there. I think these fish are all friendly. Grab some of these. Come down here and grab some of these. Oh yes, that's a lot of silica pearls. There's more in there. Oh, some crystal.
I like the walking speed of the bird. Like,
yeah, he's quite quick. And I probably put way too many points into movement speed. I shouldn't have done level. I should have put more into his carry weight and his. Got some oil then. Are these oil rocks? These are oil rocks. Oil. And always lovely crystal. I'm letting Mr. Helgi learn where all the good resources are on the island, so when he comes on and explores, he knows where to go to gather stuff and things. Silica pearls, squirt them on there, squirt that on there, squirt that on there. Bunch of raptors and a carno over there, so we will probably avoid that. And here's the penguin.
My food level looks like the one of the bird, which is not a bright blue, it's a greyish blue. Does that mean he needs to eat? And yours is a light blue.
He needs a little bit of food. Look, he's not quite full, whereas I am completely full. I look at my food. Well, nearly. I ought to put my jerky back on my hot bar actually, and then I can have some food. Hello, penguins. Whack, 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 whack.
With a club. With a club. Why don't you use your sword? Because you have to traditionally club the penguins.
Yeah, you have to club them.
Really?
Yeah. You're knocked out, you stupid penguin. That's the toughest penguin in the world. How much tall paw does he have? 876. I could do with a better club, probably.
Need one of those baseball clubs. He looks very, very much dead. He's walking. Look at that.
Yeah, he's unconscious. Now I've got to put food on him. I don't know what they eat.
You want to tame a penguin?
Why not? Why wouldn't we want to tame a penguin?
I thought they give you resources.
We do.
It eats fish.
Megalodon
You have to
over
kill a
there.
fish.
I'll have to come back when I'm better prepared. Let's chop him up. Organic polymer. We want.
That's what you said, Jim.
Then we can use that for making ghillie suits. Kill the baby.
Oh. He's such a cruel guy. Oh.
Oh. Can't see him. Because he's so small. I'm pleased I pump points into fortitude because I don't get cold, even though I'm running around in metal armor.
All this running around or close to the rocks makes me sick. That's the worst. Chink, chink. With an axe. Not with his sword, with an axe.
Yeah, well, I'm being a little bit cautious of using my sword because my sword damage is going down, and if the sword breaks, I don't know if I can repair it because it's an ascendant level sword. I don't know if to repair that, I probably need millions and millions and millions of resources and things. Because the higher quality something is, the more it takes to repair it. And the higher it takes to craft it. That's why when you're picking up blueprints from those supply drops, if you find any like master level stuff or journeyman stuff or that, it's great to pick those blueprints up because it's fantastic. That gear is, better than what we can craft normally. But the amount of resources that it takes obviously increases as well. Getting lots of oil. That's good. I like oil. Because oil enables us to make more stuff in our spoiling bin.
What if you use... did you chop the rock down with an axe or with a pickaxe?
I chopped it down with the axe, which is the mistake. I should have used the pickaxe because I get more oil with the pickaxe.
More? Okay.
Yeah, 285 oil that time. Come on then, birdie. Let's go a bit more of a travel, but let's first of all squirt some more stuff on you. I'm going to take that prime off you because I don't want you eating the prime meat. Just in case I do find something out here while I'm out here that I want to tame. There's a sheep. No, or is it female Megaloceros? Which is like a deer.
Oh dear.
It's like there's wolves and mammoths down there. What you want is your spyglass. It's a level 120 mammoth in that mix.
What is going on?
Everybody's attacking them. Everybody's attacking everything. Up here, it's just World War III all the time. You've got Carnotauruses, Allosauruses, you've got Uterannuses, you've got wolves, you've got mammoths, you've got rhinos, and they're just constantly all fighting each other. Wondering if there is a giga anywhere.
Hydrogen bag. It's our freshly seeded field needs fertilizer.
Stone and things. What is up the world? Pizza, that sounds really good right about now. I would love some pizza. Get wrecked, mammoths. Uh-oh. Thought I got hit then by that dinosaur roaring at me. That would have been bad, because then my bird would have gone out of control. Get wrecked, wolves. Is there a giga anywhere up here? This is where I've found him a few times. Wonder if he's spawning somewhere else on this map. I might go get this purple drop from over yonder. Oh, look at all the bad stuff. bad stuff. Hello, penguins. What's in here? We've got an ascendant leather chitin hat. And we've got a blueprint for some fur armour. Woohoo! Isn't that wonderful? I'd make Mr. Helgi some fur clothing to keep him warm.
Overheated all the time.
Well, yeah, where we are on the South Beach, it's very warm, so yes, you will overheat, especially in your metal armour. Your metal armour will probably cook you very quickly. Wow, that baby was level 173.
Fast learner, huh?
I sometimes feel bad about killing high-level dinosaurs, because I think to myself, damn, that would have been a good tame. Oh, megalodons, look. I like the spyglass because it outlines dinosaurs, so you can see where everything's lurking. Mantas. Some more silica pearls there. 3 silica pearls? We'll take those. Useful for making electronic circuit boards to make all our electronic machines and equipment. An electronic furnace would be great thing to invest in. Then we can smelt all the metal that we pick so much faster. Go down there. Come on, Mr. Giggle, where are you hiding? Oh, there's 2 of them big dinosaurs.
They are flying?
Just been spawned in. Well, I'm guessing if they're in this area, then the Giga cannot be in the same area as them. Kill him. Come on, Speedy Bird. It's hard. These ones move around. Running.
The Speedy Bird can kill such a big guy?
Eventually. Push me under the map, which he tried to do then. If he pushes me under the map, I will die. Oh, he hit me then. He actually hit me. Oh, he's doing his stomp. He's stomping. Speedy Bird's down to half health. Oh! Speedy Bird's gonna die! Get out of there, Speedy Bird!
What's this?
That thing, he did 3 stomps and he's about killed me. Jeez, man. I haven't quite got him down to half health either.
You have a healing potion?
I don't. I need to make some of that stuff. I need to get some blood extraction syringes and so I can do healing potions for my animals. Because yeah, if I get hurt like that, it's going to take him ages to heal.
Well,
Is that a
you know,
Giga? Is that the Giga?
Some of this. I have some of this blood thing in my
It's a
inventory.
Giga. That was a Giga.
You want to
He's
use
only
it?
level 6. He's a level 6 Giga. He's a baby Giga.
Giga. It's a Giga.
A baby Giga.
It's just one hit and then it's dead.
Yeah, you run away, Giga. Because you're level 6. You're not even a mouse on a wheel.
Whoa, the blood coming out of the bird there.
Yeah. We
Crawling
wrecked
into
him!
him.
We wrecked a Giga! Hopefully, he will. Next time he spawns in, he'll spawn in much higher than level 6. There's crystal up here, look. There's obsidian. There's one of them explorer notebox things as well, look. It's telling me all about otters. Right, now we've got double XPs for 10 minutes, so let's kill as much as we can in 10 minutes. Where do I want to go? Where am I on the map? On there. I really want to go Carno Island, which is probably over there. See if there's any Alpha Rexes or Alpha Carnos over there. Isn't there a lake over here? Does it have beavers? Yes, there are beavers. We have beavers. And there will be beaver dams, which means there'll be fermenting paste. Beavers are good to tame because beavers.
Who invented this game?
Wild card. Okay, there's a bunch of megalodons under the water. I need to tame the megalodon eventually, so I can go deep sea diving. Of course, what I mustn't forget is that the organic polymer that we get from the penguins does have a spoil time. You've got organic polymer rots, so I need to get that back to the base fairly soon. Wrecked, everybody. This is Carnivore Island, so named because only carnivores spawn on it. So it's the most dangerous island on the map. Because there's nothing friendly over here.
There are no vegetarians.
There are no vegetarians over here at all. This is just the home of scary things with teeth. Scorpions. If you want to tame a scorpion, this is a place to come though. Straight through the middle of this lot. Thank you.
You're pretty confident, huh, with your bird.
An Argentavis it's a warhawk. What we got there? We've got some stuff, crystal, some gasoline, hide, and some hair. Interesting choice. Here comes a scorpion, look. Hello. What level are you, Mr. Rex? You're level 73 Rex, and you get one-shotted.
Wow. Unbelievable.
That's because I've got 2,508% melee damage. 2,508% damage I do. Or the bird. It's not even a high level bird. It's only, what, level 83? Imagine if I found a level 200 bird.
Does his level increase as well?
Yeah, I think he was level 19 or 20 when I tamed him. So I don't think he will level up much more at this point. I think I've put most of the levels into him, but I would definitely like to find a higher level one. If I could find one that starts at about level 83. There's a 70. 3. Sabertooth would be nice as well, of course. To tame, because that can go in the cave that's on this island. Scorpion coming. Scorpions are a good animal to tame because they have a stinger, and when they sting animals, it knocks them out. It like poisons them, and it puts them unconscious. So again, you can use the scorpions to tame up other animals by knocking them out. So what some people do when they want to tame that giant flying Quetzal bird thing,
Some scorpions on it, huh?
they grab a scorpion with a bird, like Speedy Bird, and they basically fly the scorpion into it. And there's T-Rexes over here, but they're all pretty low level. Bit disappointing, really. Just clear them out. Try and get something a bit higher level. Oh, loads of Carnos. Get wrecked. Yeah, if you ever want to borrow Speedy Bird and go for a fly around the island, you're more than welcome to. You'd probably feel a heck of a lot safer.
I'm feeling safe with Rudy.
Oh, it's an Alpha
Just keep
Raptor.
avoiding them.
It's an Alpha Raptor because he's got the red glow. Level 20, Alpha Raptor. Not even a mouse on a wheel. Not going on over here. Bunch of scorpions. Tell you what, if I clear this lot out and then I can land somewhere high up, there might be a chance to tame a Rex. A bird. Oh, land bird.
Press A.
Press A to land. No, no, no. Up on the rock. Will you not land on the rock? Yes, you will land on the rock. Good. Because there's a level 20 Rex. And there's a level 120 Rex. Okay. I would like to tame a level 122 Rex. And I'm going to do it from up on this rock up here where it'll be nice and safe. And there's no chance that that thing can bite me. Might have to go back to first person because I'm going to have to get very close to the edge here. Okay, may have hit the... Oh, it's roaring. Pump him with arrows. I'm going to bother about waiting 5 or 6 seconds.
Your loading speed is much quicker than mine.
Only at 2k torpor though. Ideally I would like to hit him in the head, but what went wrong there? I didn't fire. That's it. Smile at me. Smile at me, big boy. Run in your brain hole. He's not happy. Come on. Got 38 trank arrows left. How many am I going to need? Oh, he's getting bloody.
I wonder why he's not running away.
His health's going down a lot faster than his torpor's going up. My crossbow might be doing too much damage.
She should just run away.
He will run away now. He's doing the runaway stuff. Now he's stuck in the trees. Dude, you're running away like a coward. Is he going to come back? Come back! Dude, have I got my rifle? I have got my rifle. Got my trank darts. Oh, I've got some points. Coming back. Come on, dude.
He's got the Winchester.
Torpor's 12k. I'm only probably going to need one of these. Come on. Not going to come where I want him to come. Hey, bitch! Gotcha! Where you gone? Supposed to be king of the dinos. He's down.
Maybe he's a woman.
He's down.
It's a dino bitch. What does he eat? Normal meat?
Yeah. Keep guard. Right, let's chuck some prime meat on him. Let's chuck some normal meat on him. That should tame him up fairly quickly. Level 120. 120 male. So, yeah. Oh, this isn't going to take long. Look at him, look. Nom nom nomming. Look how he's nom nom nomming. Boom! He's now a level 178, so he's gained 58 levels just by taming him. We've got a Rex! We have a T-Rex. The trouble is, how do we get him back to the base?
I'm
not sure Speedy Bird can pick up a T-Rex. Ooh. Okay.
Somebody has to ride him, no?
Okay, let's just take a minute. Because there's a Alpha Carno over there at level 113. If I tell you to follow the bird, you will keep back a little bit. And if I tell you to be neutral, you might stay out of trouble. Bring him, right, I'm going to have to take out that Carno, because that Carno is going to cause a problem. What level is the Rex? The Rex is nothing, he's only small potatoes. Yeah, we wrecked the Alpha Carno. Woo, 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 woo. Alphas you can't tame. There's no taming alphas. You just have to kill them.
Okay.
And they tend to drop decent loot and trophies and things. Oh, here come all the saber cats. There's a Rex over there. I need to tell Rex to follow me at a slightly higher follow distance because he keeps climbing up my ass. The Rex is. Look, you can come over here. You can spend days over here just taming raptors and taming saber cats. There's an alpha raptor over here again. He's white. He's a white raptor. What level are you? 78. Not even a mouse on a wheel. I need to level up because I can't see what I'm doing. A bit of weight, I think. 13,000 carry weight. So. Oh, there's a level 178 Rex. When was that? Oh, is it dead? Oh, no, that's the 178 Rex. Can I tame up another Rex? I don't know, he's getting pretty beat up by those birds. I think they're going to kill him. They have. Two level 100s in that little death pack of Argentavises. Probably would have been mate boosted as well, which obviously means they can then take out a level 178 Rex. Man.
Okay.
Well, I might try going back to our island now. Because can't craft anything on this fella, can I? I can't make a Rex saddle while I'm out here, so I can't ride him. Ooh, yellow drop over there.
I do like the Indians without a saddle.
Drop. Are we going to get any decent gear out of this one? We're going to get some fur legs. Tell you what, dude, can I just tell you to behaviour? Go to high, please. And then behaviour. Enable target only the conscious. Because I don't want you eating any of my tames. Anything that I'm trying to tame or level up. Take all that prime meat off you. Are you a good swimmer? Because we need to go this way. And as you can see...
Not a good swimmer, he has got short arms.
Yeah, he won't be doing butterfly, will he?
No.
I'm a bit concerned.
No Michael Kors.
I should have brought my boat. I should have come on with a boat. Normally when
German butterfly swimmer of old days. Michael Groß, he called the albatross. Huge guy.
all the animals. Sharks are going for him. Can't help you in the water though, dude. So you're gonna have to come.
Is he walking? Or swimming?
He's swimming.
So there's a fish behind him, huh?
Yeah.
Trying to eat him?
There's a shark trying to eat him. In fact, there's a couple of sharks now trying to eat him. Please. Please survive. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. I can't help you in the water because the bird won't go in the water. Come on, we're nearly there, dude. Just need to come over this way. You just need to make it. Get him away from them. Come on, dude. Please don't die. think he's out. I think he's out of the water. Yes, he's out.
Half dead.
Probably. But it's going to be a long walk to get him all the way back to our base, so he'll have a little bit of time to level up and stuff, won't he? Some scorpions over here. Level 18, level 86. The Dodic. He's in a ball. He's taken damage. All up. He's only level 26. Not even a mouse on a wheel. Level 60 scorpion over there. Picking a fight with 2 ninja turtles. And I just come along and break the fight up. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure I can't pick up the Rex. Oh, I can! Oh, that's a game changer. Rex is going flying.
Oh, that's
going to be an easy way to get him back to base then. Flying down the east coast. Bit of sightseeing for him. I say this is when I normally play the game. This is where I normally build my base, on this bit of the island. Because then I'm very easy distance to get to Carney Island, and then I'm also very good distance to get to the herbivore, the vegetarian island down the bottom. There's another Quetz. Level 93 Quetzal. I would like to tame you.
You know what takes longest? This is the sprayer on the map. You fill it up again because you then have to fold it up.
Gonna fold it up all the time.
And I fold it up.
Look, there was a purple drop over here a minute ago, but I think it's gone. Right, where's my base? Where's my base?
There should be some flag in the distance that you could see.
I think it's over here.
That shows your base. I mean,
How am I doing for stamina? About halfway. I think it's over in this silly direction. There's the rocks and stuff. There's one of those explorer notes where I was getting the crystal and that earlier. There's one of those on top of there if you want to go and ever get that. which gives you double XPs, and if you go over the explorer note whilst riding a dinosaur, the dinosaur also gets double XP for 10 minutes. Look at all our gates. Drop the Rex off there. So I've got some brains, some T-Rex, Carnotaurus arms, we've got 2 Oviraptor claws, got 34 Argentavis thingamajiggies, some chitin, which is going to be good for making fermenting paste, chitin gloves, the rest of that is all garbo. Oh, an ascendant level crossbow. That's quite nice. Crystals, some flints. Ah, there's a Giganotosaurus heart because I killed that baby Giga. That's another trophy for later. There's my organic polymer, my oil, silica pearls, sauropod vertebrae for killing a thingy. T-Rex arms, I've got 18 T-Rex arms and I've got 2 Uterus hearts. Trank arrows, useful because I spent a lot on that. Oh, there's a gun! Ramshackle pistol. Ooh. I move. I'm too heavy! Too heavy. I've the stone for a minute and the flint. Can I move? Oh, I can move, but it's ever so slow. I've got a level up. Perhaps I should maybe about wait. I'm level 100. There's a dude sleeping. Dude. Dude. Stop. Crazy monkey. Why is he following the Ankylosaurus? Crystal. That was probably what I was carrying that was very heavy. Silica pearls. Put them in there for now. Hide in there for now. Air. Clay. Don't know what I can do with clay. Yes, and that crossbow is way better than the crossbow I've currently got. It's the Rex stomping around outside. Right. Bike helmets. Got a few more of those. Got some glasses. Got a blueprint for stuff. There's a Giga Heart. Therizinosaurus claws, 2 Tyrannus lungs, Allosaurus brains, Titan boa venom, Carnotaurus arms, Raptor claws, Sauropod vertebrae, Tyrannosaurus arms, and Argentine Tina Tavis's thingamajigs.
$1,000 claws or
lots of claws. Right, the chitin armour can go in there. I picked up. Fur armour that I picked up can go in there. My old crossbow can go in that junk box. Blueprint fishing prod. Blueprint armour. Stone arrows. I might need to make some more arrows. I haven't got any more stone arrows in the box here. junk arrows. No. Probably some on bird. I can probably get
Some stone arrows in my inventory if you want to take them.
some narcotics there. Those. Right. Into the fridge. Why does it feel like I'm sprinting? Just very high movement speed. Organic polymer in the fridge to preserve it for a little bit longer. Rare flowers in the fridge to preserve them for a bit longer. We take that spoiled meat, because that's going to go into the thingy bench. Thingy diddler. Some more spoiled meat in there, look. Some more spoiled meat. Plenty of charcoal. A load more spoiled meat. Put the oil in there. Jerky, jerky, jerky. Cooked fish meat doesn't go in there because that doesn't get made into jerky. That needs to go in the fridge. Got 246 cooked prime. Chuck that in there because we don't have any cooked prime. 900 jerky nearly. Well,
Also, just found out something stupid in the game.
what?
In order to spray a field with fertilizer, you have to be with your tractor or with the sprayer, you have to be on the field.
Yeah.
Like with 7 and 6, you can drive between the fields and try to spray, but that doesn't work.
No, because it doesn't detect
Doesn't
any
spray at
crops.
all.
Doesn't detect any soil. Okay, I've got no blackberries. That's a bit of a worry. No blackberries. Take some spark powder out of there. And we can craft stimulant. Yeah! Dinner time. Dinner time. My eye is itching me now. I can rub my eye. Don't put anything in your eye smaller than your elbow.
Not even a sharp stick.
Yes. I want that chitin in there. I want that keratin in there. I want that in there. I want to do some more cementing paste. Because we're going to need a lot of cementing paste. Did I make any gunpowder? I did make gunpowder. I made 1001 gunpowders. There's some more cementing paste. We'll take that out of there for the minute. Stone. Took a few of them. Back into here. So if I go in here, or black pearl. Parasol's got black pearl. We'll pull that off of him.
Black Pearl is a ship. Pirates of the Caribbean.
Crystal. I've got crystals. Electronics. Wait a second. Speedy bird. I've got some of that. Hide Speedy bird has got hide, so I'll pull that off of him. Speedy bird's got metal, pull that off of him. Speedy bird's got obsidian, pull that off of him. All of that is got pelt. He should have pelts. Haven't got any root. We've got 8 rare flowers. Only got 8 rare flowers. Really? 8 rare flowers. Scrap metal. One's got any scrap metal. Ooh. I would have thought we would have had scrap metal somewhere. Stone. Speedy bird's got some stones. We'll pull that off of him. Wood. No wool, no rhino horns. Okay. Speedy bird's over here. Leveling up. So yeah, I've got plenty of junk weapons on him. Plenty of meat. Plenty of prime. So what we need now then is a saddle. Mr. Rex. Is there a saddle in here for Mr. Rex? Rex saddle. Craft 1. Like I say, there's a spare rifle in that smithy. Chuck that on there. He's got that. Rex! I've got a T-Rex! So yeah, you just need to chill out back here for the next time being, dude. Get your health back, and then we will take you out for a spot of dinosaur killing and leveling. And then we can start crafting some I want that metal out of there, don't I? Gotta go in here. Have I chucked any rubbish metal in here? No, I haven't. Hey, there's trank arrows in there, 187 of them. What we got going on in here? At the moment, not a lot. We've got more drugs to make. Yes, we could make more narcotics. Sorry, stimulants. It's all good for passive XP. Load more spark powder. Cue that up.
Don't forget your dinner.
I won't. Just wait for this fermenting paste to finish, and then I can queue up another.
Catch you later.
Okay then, Mr. Helgi.
Have a good one.
100 fermenting paste. Right. Need that all crafting. The monkey in my bed. That must be Mr. Helgi's monkey. Chuck him over there. Don't chuck him in the fire though, of course. That was a bit silly. Let's not chuck him in the fireplace. Chuck him over there. Hello, do you have any levels? Oh, you pooped. Wait. Do nicely. Right. Now lay on the bed. And that is going to be me done for this afternoon. I might be back doing some farm sim this evening after I've had my dinner. Might jump on the server for a little bit and do a little bit of work and see how I feel, see how it goes. But yes, thank you to everyone who's tuned into this afternoon stream. I will catch you all later. Cheerio for now, everybody.